Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the AMX 1357. It's a tier 7 French light tank, a premium tank, and it's located on the westbourne of Paris, and it's being commanded by River Beastie, and he's from What Uni 2, which happens to be part of my clan. And battle has commenced. Now, I don't think it will have escaped your attention. He's got 2 marks of excellence on his barrel. And this is a bit of a seal clubber's tank. So I get the feeling you probably know what's coming. Yep, this is a seal clubbing. And you're going to see what this little tank can do when it's being piloted, commanded by somebody who knows what it can do. Okay, he's got some initial spots in there. Looking for the enemy. Wants to get sights of them. That helpfully will give him a scout. Oh, he's got 2 more. There's 2 more there spotted. He's picking up a lot of spots, initial spots. And more. Very dangerous being where he is. He fires a round in. Gets a hit on the KV-1. Oh, but he's taken a shot there from the MT-25. Now he's going to town on that MT-25. He went over that rise and he stopped shooting, which is exactly the right thing to do. And he's claimed the MT-25 soul. And he's taken another hit there. That one came in from the Challenger. It was an APCR round and it's done 143 hit points of damage. But you can see how quickly this gun can unload on the enemy. It's got a second between each shot. And if he's locked onto the target, that target is going to get rifled with 57mm shells very, very, very quickly. And there's that KV-85. It's getting a lot of initial spots in. There's a Death Toaster. Panzer 4C. And he's gone! That was a clubbing. A seal clubbing and a half. Right, there's a T-43 over in that corner. It's got past the bridge. Almost reloaded, 15 seconds on the reload. You need to be careful where you're driving this thing because it does tend to buck about like a lot. The AMX 13 was a light tank built by the French. Oh, he takes out that T-67 so quickly. It's a French light tank that was designed after the Second World War. And they were initially going to make the 57mm version, but they actually scrapped it in the end and mounted a 75mm gun on top of it. A 57mm does have a lovely amount of ammunition to shoot at the enemy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he takes out an SU-85. Another seal clubbing for SU-85. There's nothing he can do. River Beastie, you little beastie. He's putting a reload in. And he's got a fresh magazine to fire at. But KV-85, ouch. That hurts. That was 254 hit points he's lost. He needs to get out of the way because he can't exchange blow for blow with that thing. It will take him out very, very quickly. He's only got 890 hit points to play with, but he can lose a lot. Now, the KV-1, he can go to town on him, and he's got a fire! And his KV-1's gone down. That's the high caliber. Oh, dear. This is hilarious. Even Arty is trying to get him. They know what he can do. You see, he's got 5 kills already. Gets 1 more. He gets the complete set of cutlery and the dinner service. No, he gets the Top Gun. And that T-43 is about to get a right rogering from behind. Here he comes. Hello! That was hilarious. He didn't stand a chance. Poor A-43 backed away. Think, what do I do now? What do I do now? But it was too late. Now, you don't have a huge amount of ammo, and usually most people tend to drive the AMX 13 carrying nothing but APCR to ensure that they get the penetration. But you can see River Beastie is using standard AP. And it is capable of being used with AP. Now he's up against the T-71 there, and that T-71 is chasing him, and that's another magazine loaded tank. Now he's getting out of the area. because he doesn't want to get into a fight with that T-71, because he's only got a few hit points left. T-71's full strength. If he tries to do that, he will die off very quickly. So he needs to change area. There's only 3 enemy left, and I suspect the person who's capping is the T-71, and there's the M44, and he's been taken out. So there's 2 enemy tanks left. The T-71, oh, it's not the T-71 who's capping, it must be the KV. Now, it must be the KV-85, I think, is that right? It's the KV-85, yeah. T-71 just round the corner. Now, he may have been the one capping. Ah, now this is going to be interesting. He's going to have to use his knowledge of the game to actually try and get at this T-71 without losing too much. Oh, and yes, he gets him, and he does it on 1 magazine, but he has to use all his shells to do it. But now, even bigger problems, the KV-85, who is actually back at his own cap area, fending off the enemy. Unfortunately, he just took out RE-25, but it looks to me like River Beast can probably take him on from a distance. Waiting to spot him. There he is. Okay, he's been tracked. Now he's trying to put the shells in, but he's not getting good penetration. Got 1 in. He's firing the entire magazine. Got 2 shots in. It looks like he got a fire, because there was a fire, but I think a premium extinguisher went off. And he's down to 26 hit points, so he's a 1 shot now. Now, can River Beast to get him? Last kill. Yes, he gets him! Radley Walters, and wins the game! Wow, that was exciting. That game only lasted, well, just under 7 minutes. But what a game. A win 8 of 9723 on the recorded, but I think it'd probably be higher. No, it is 9785. He did get very good indeed. Look at that. A first-class tanker, which means the bar must be really high for the AMX 1357. He also got a fire for effect for getting at least doing more damage than the hit points for his vehicle. He set alight at least 2 tanks. He actually set the KV-1 alight to actually burn him to death. But he actually did get set the KV-85 alight as well on 1 occasion, but he had to finish him off with a round. He got a duelist for killing 2 tanks who did damage to him during the battle. He got the Hand of God because he actually survived the battle, having received damage from at least 4 enemy tanks during the battle. He also picked up a bruiser from getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 14. He got a Radley Walters because he managed to kill at least 8 tanks. And we can see them all listed there. And here are the good ones. He managed to get a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the battle, a top gun for getting at least 6 kills, and finally, and this is the one surprising, by going into the center of Paris and spotting from there, he managed to pick up a scout badge. He detected at least 9 enemy tanks at the start of the battle, and we can see them listed there. All of those tanks were detected by him and him alone at the start of the battle. So it does actually pay, if you've got a fast light tank, to get into the center of town and spot all those enemies as they're on their way to their firing positions. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, highest damage, 2,892 hit points, highest number of kills, 8, and the highest base XP, 1524. He fired 47 rounds, got 43 direct hits, 36 penetrations. And that just goes to show as well that AP does actually work on a tank like this. And that's nothing, he was firing nothing but AP. Okay, some of the rounds bounced off the KV-85 at the end, but he did connect with a few of them, and it's those few that actually helped him to win. He did damage of 2,892 hit points, of which 338 were at more than 300 meters, and I think those were the ones on the KV-85. He did receive 4 hits and 4 penetrations. All of them went through because the armor is paper thin on the AMX 13. He also received 1 hit as a result of splash damage, and that was from the enemy Arty desperately trying to nail him. He spotted 9 of the enemy. He did damage to 8 of them and killed 8 of them. He also caused damage assistance of 469 hit points. On a standard account, this is a standard account, he earned 57,770 credits. He would have earned 86,000 on a premium. And after repair, ammunition resupply and consumables, and it was standard ammo, you can see that here, because otherwise that would have been much higher if it was APCR, he took away 47,692 credits, and if he'd had a premium it would have been 76,577 credits. He also received 6 bonds for those epic medals. He earned base XP of 1524. He got ×2 for the first victory of the day, and because it's a premium vehicle, he also picked up an additional 203 experience points, so his grand total came to 3,251. I think you can say with certainty that that was a very efficient clubbing, and he was going around the battle taking out enemy tanks with 1 clip at a time and with extreme efficiency. So congratulations, River Beastie. I am jealous because I've got an AMX 13757 and I haven't done that yet, but I will after seeing what you've done. I'm definitely going to go ahead and have a try going into the centre of Paris and seeing if as many vehicles as I can spot, and then try and nail them one at a time. So if you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.